Dear parents, please stop using your daughters as an avenue to escape poverty. Like, stop shipping them into a relationship whereby, as you've noticed that this guy is filthy rich, you now feel like, oh, he's the perfect guy for your own daughter. You don't care of the happiness of your daughter. You don't care how that particular guy sees your daughter. You don't care if your daughter is okay with the choice. You don't even care how your daughter is being treated in that relationship. Or you know that, no, you must get married to this particular person, because to you, because of your own selfish reason, being that you want to escape from poverty. So this particular movie is about Bam Bam, who is stuck with the choice of either getting married to the son of an acting CEO of a particular company. But this particular son, his character is so uncouth, he's reckless, he's a chronic womanizer, he doesn't have respect for women, he talks to women anyhow. Or should she go for this particular guy called Nathan, who sees her, who adores her, who she can't breathe without? And this Nathan is Odogu in this particular movie. Why this other guy, who is a chronic womanizer, is Alex? And she, on the other hand, she comes from an average home. The father is a driver to this particular uncouth guy, while she's working in another company, and the mother is just a trader. So as you can see, she comes from an average home. You can't even cater for themselves like that, like that. Now the parents, having seen that the son of this man has interest in their daughter, they now feel that, oh, my dear, you must venture into this, you must go into this relationship. And the daughter always tell the parents that, I don't like this guy. This guy doesn't have respect for me. This guy treats me anyhow. This guy is a chronic womanizer. But the father was like, no, don't do talk about it. Oh. Don't worry, he will change. Talk to him, blah, 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 blah. Uh-uh. Just because you people are getting some tips from the guy, you now feel that, oh, he's the perfect guy. You're now blindfolded. You don't want to know. You don't want to know whether your daughter is happy about it or not. Okay. Bam Bam kept quiet, trying to say, okay, if maybe, just maybe, she can be able to cope with this guy. One day she went to this guy's house to greet him, because he has been calling this guy, he's not picking. Just for her to go to the guy's house, and she met this guy with a woman in his parlor. They are just rocking him. I was like, what is going on here? Try to send the lady out, and the guy was like, no, don't try to do that. You can even join us, or if you don't want to join us, you can sleep in the guest room. Can you just imagine that? And Bamba was like, no, I will not tolerate this. She just walked out that night. And she was going out. She met all the street guys now trying to harass her. Then Odogu came to her rescue. That was how she and Odogu met. They started talking, started exchanging some pleasantry. She got to know that what interests her is the same thing that interests Odogu. Odogu, on the other hand, come to notice that, oh, this lady has some kind little similarities with my late wife, because Odogu too is a widower in this particular movie. But he hid he hid his financial status from Achalugo, because I don't know, maybe he's just trying to see the kind person that Achalugo was in this particular movie. While the other Alex, on the other hand, was busy trying to frustrate Achalugo's life, because he found out that Achalugo is now leaving him to go for another man, who thinks that the man is a low life, because he always sees Odogu dressing in a casual way and all of that. Because of that, he made sure that the father sacked the father of Achalugo, who is the father's driver. He made sure that Achalugo lost her job. He made sure that the landlord of the house that Achalugo's parents is living asked them to evacuate the house. And while Odogo, on the other hand, anonymously, he paid for the house where the parents were living. Then, even in the process whereby Achalugo's father got sick, he anonymously brought money, 6 million naira, for the hospital bills, without the parents knowing. Now, before I forget, there was a particular time that Odogu came to greet the parents. The parents were so mad. They were like, who is this person? Can you take care of our daughter? Blah, 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 and all of that. They did not accept that relationship. To the extent that the next day that even Odogu came to look for Achalugo, the mother poured water on Odogun. Why? Because they don't know that he himself is also rich. Like, he's even the owner of the particular company that this uncouth guy is working in. He did not know, like they did not even know. He did not even know. Ah, like guys, if I've not watched this movie, just go and watch it. And this particular Yoruba lady, Modola, she really tried in this movie as well. I don't even know that this lady can even speak Yoruba like this. Like, her Yoruba accent to this particular lady, though she's a Yoruba lady, but in all her skits, in all her movie, I've always seen her correcting people's English in her movies or in her skit. But the way she was blowing Yoruba in this particular movie, I was like, ah, now this same lady be this. So guys, I'm bet if I've not watched this movie, just go ahead and download it because it was a whole lot for Achalugo. The guy, this Alex really fought her. And even to the extent that even the parents of Achalugo were even against her, telling her that, see, if anything happened to your father, because even at that point that the father was sick, that they couldn't even afford the hospitals and everything, but he was sacked, where would they get the money from? The man is sacked, Achalugo is sacked, is sacked, Achalugo is sacked, the mother is not doing anything. The mother was like, see, if anything happened to my husband, I will not take it lightly with you. So Achalugo was just in the middle. She don't know what to do. Whether she should listen to her mother and go for this Alex, whose character is nothing to write home about, or she just stick to her pure love, who she didn't know that he's rich on his own. Ah, like guys, if you have not watched this movie, just go ahead and download it, and I'm sure you will love it. So, guys, if you have not followed my page, please follow me. Like, drop your comments, and share to your friends and family.